Can the disagreeers please step forward?
All right, here we go with the young bulls.
Sitting down. We will use drone and helicopter to see that.
We will use drone and helicopter to see the same thing. Okay, this is
I get it now.
okay.
They just building on the idiom or whatever the word is. He doubled down in disagreement.
So rebellious, man. I don't. Cause why we will use drone and helicopter to see the same thing, bro.
You're Nigerian.
Missed the point completely. But I mean, all right, let's keep going.
Because I truly believe experience does not come with age. Anybody can have experience if you make action, you take moves. And I also believe experience goes both ways. Like can also be reversed. The elders can also learn from us. We can also teach you things. So I don't think you should let your age make you arrogant.
For someone that is young, our brain is very active. These people are old. So you can't compare an old person with a young person. An old person does not know how to operate computer very, very well. Yes.
I'm a boomer. I have.
So,
She said, I got my iPhone. What you mean? I put my emojis up all the time. What you talking about? I know how to FaceTime. I know how to put filters. What you talking about, yo? I'm here with y'all.
You shooting shots right now.
Yo, like Loki, it's okay, not even needed, bro. It's not even needed. You know what it is? It was homegirl talking about, so I want to see what these young cats have got to say. That's what triggered the rest of them.
See, bro? And that's why they all, the ones that stayed, reacted to it in an emotional way. Mm-hmm. Before they even walked on.
The Bible says, those who are meek at heart, who have the heart of a child, will be the ones to enter the gate of heaven. Be humble enough to learn from us.
What do you want to teach us?
Hold on. We can teach you anything.
Here we go.
We teach you
Okay, so let me take you up on that.
Give me 3 things.
Hold on.
No, let them give me 3 things.
No, let them do their talking.
Come on.
That's one of the examples of the arrogance of the older generations. They talk about respect so much, but they actually don't practice what they preach. Because why would you tell me I can't teach you anything? I feel respect should go both ways. She can also teach me something. Yes, I agree. But she doesn't actually believe I can teach her something. And I feel that's like unjust.
Are you telling me, and I'm talking to you directly, that you don't ask?
I get. All right, here we go. Yeah. Go ahead. Go. Get it. Let me get some water real quick.
Nah, that's a real issue. Like, I've witnessed this recently. This becomes a problem in the workplace, in ministry. Bro, I think the most I've seen it most in ministry, and it's not a coincidence.
Which is crazy,
bro. It's crazy, but it's not a coincidence because the ministries that I'm involved in and spectating, surrounded by, are Haitian church communities.
Yep.
So when we have different.
Just to let you know, you say before you could say you say too much, bro. You must believe you ain't gonna see no drum set anymore.
Hey yo,
but go ahead. I'm just leaving that word.
Facts. Nah, but it's all good, bro. I'm training a whole another generation behind.
There you go.
Man. They're gonna take it if need be. But real talk, cause you say that cause you know too. When you have ministries that are all Haitian and they have different generations within the same ministry working together, right? That's when these issues arise because now you're bringing your subconscious, what you're used to, right? Your subconscious was the word. It's a word.
Preconceived notions of
of
how
culture,
you do things.
Exactly. And how you view different ages and experiences and stuff like that. When you let that become how you move in ministry, knowing or not knowing, you're judging experience and respectability, how you respect this person based off of age. Literally how you approach this person, you're seeing it through, okay, how old they are. What's the status? Are you married or unmarried? There's nothing you can tell me. I'm already subconsciously seeing you as below me if I'm older than you and I have a spouse. I have all these years of experience at my job. If you're younger than me and we're working in a ministry that has nothing to do with my job or my marriage, really, I'm still bringing that to define how
into
I
the
listen
conversation of
to you, of this ministry. Like,
what that gotta do with nothing. What that gotta do with how you singing, bro?
that's what I'm saying. That's why Brian is a prime example too. If Brian is so good at what he does at a young age, and he's in a position to lead instruments, he's gonna be the youngest musician every time.
Yeah, it is what
Right.
it is. It should be. It is what it is.
It should be. At the end of the day, when you're in ministry or in work, because I'm pretty sure in the workplace they're good at deciphering or separating how they view people with age and marriage versus what they need to get done at this job and who they need to listen to. I know they don't run into that problem if they have a younger supervisor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When it comes to people like of their own culture, which they can easily view them as their own children, then the conversation is different.
Conversation is completely, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not like that completely, but at my job we did hire a bunch of Gen Zs, and bro, they are killing me, man. Like
Talk about it,
bro, like every day I'm just like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with y'all. Y'all are doing y'all talking way too much. All of this, I don't know what that crap is. They do it every second, and
Nah, that's
yo,
the bad batch. I'm not gonna cap. Because I understand. I truly understand the struggle.
it's so weird, and they put me in that situation where it's like I feel so much older than you, but I'm doing the opposite of what you're saying that the older people would do, and I actually give them a voice as I'm training them, and we're going through a specific problem, we're going through a specific case. They see something that I missed or I would have overlooked, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right about that. Great job. Great way to see that. And, we kind of move forward from there, as opposed to, it's supposed to be like this, and then just completely cutting them off or like not even considering what it is that they're saying and stuff like that. And I've experienced that myself when it comes to working with, older people and stuff like that in my previous job. So now that I'm in this situation where I have people that are younger than me that is in this role, I'm training them, but that doesn't mean I cannot learn from their knowledge. Yeah, they just came from school, but I may be been doing this for 8 years. That don't mean I can't learn. I can't, be introduced to something that I didn't know before, or be corrected if I'm looking at something incorrectly. It's as easy as that. But like exactly like you're saying, when it comes to the ministry, it's just a weird thing. And I think that goes back to the whole pride thing with the Haitians. They just hold it so dear to their heart, and it's just like, bro, just chill out. All I said was go to the 5 instead of the 2. What you doing?
Yo, facts. I'm just trying to get you to get in line with these hits. Like,
yeah, that's it. We're not doing nothing crazy. I'm not saying, you can't play no more. What the heck?
It's weird, and I think I'm gonna say this briefly. I think one thing that goes into the pride with the Haitian culture and why we clash with it, and we can really firsthand feel and notice the effects of that pride, right? I think part of it might not come from, but it's fueled by the linguistics. Like, literally, I tried to figure out how to say, I want to teach you something in Creole. And every time I came with a word, or I tried to Google something, or I was asking somebody what's the best way to say it, it still sounded
like
disrespectful if I was gonna say it.
It's something about Creole, bro. It's just something about that language. It's like completely harsh, straight disrespect, almost vulgar. Like there's no nice. It seems like there's never a nice way to really say something productive. If it comes to productivity or accountability to that extent, it always comes off negative for some reason. It's so weird.
So imagine you're in a position where you're a youth, and you have to communicate a message
Whoosh,
to people older than you who only speak Creole.
whoosh.
So
They
now-
only know that harshness.
Yeah, like, bruh, there in English, there's many ways I can water it down.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
it like this way to completely humble myself, just so you can hear my message as an adult. 'Cause
Just
at
so
the end
you
of the
can.
day- At the end of the day, the battle is not to fight these adults to get them to be more understanding. We're past that. That's a dead deal. As long as I can get the message across in any way, we can be productive from that point forward.
Yeah,
But if I can't even find the words to do it in Creole, that tells me why they don't see like that they can. They're just not inclined to feel like they can learn from youth. It's not even in their everyday language. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's the word? Apprendre is to learn. But when I searched it up, how can I teach you? I'm gonna teach you something. Montreal was like to show you something.
right.
Okay, if I wanted to tell my parents, I want to teach you something, let me show you something or show you how to do this thing. And Creole would be like, my Creole's not that good. Kita mo Creole yon bagay. Ma fel apren yon bagay.
Right.
Bro, I'm gonna make you learn something.
I'm gonna.
Bro, it don't sound good coming from a kid. Maybe
I'm gonna make you young as heck talk about so. Hey yo, let me
Yeah.
holler at you right quick. It's like, what you talking about, son?
Exactly. Maybe I don't know enough Creole, but from at least most of my Creole comes from what I've heard growing up from grandparents,
That's all we know.
parents. Exactly. So if I can't even think of that way, that means they don't speak like that. So that just to me encourages not listening to young people. Like you, bro, I've literally heard it, bro. There's nothing you can teach me. I'm like,
There's
what?
nothing you can cheat, bro. Yes. I have that conversation several times in the past, which I'm glad that now that I'm getting older, and I guess now because I've experienced some stuff that now they're looking at me for, some type of advice, but the same thing that I'm saying now is the same thing I would have said back then. So it's like, nah, I definitely feel that, man. As a matter of fact, let's just bring up the verse really quick. So we have 1 Timothy chapter 4, 11 to 13. And this is the Apostle Paul writing to Timothy, giving good advice, encouraging him when it comes to being the servant of God and being of the faith, and when it comes to giving the doctrine to other people, to other churches, to other congregations. And we see in verse 11 that it says, command and teach these things. Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, conduct, in love, in faith, and in the purity. So it's interesting that we see that with Timothy, and one could say it's a stretch because you have individuals that literally just want to be rebellious, as we'll see as we continue on with the video. But we have individuals that want to be rebellious. We have individuals that want to cause strife and that could be traumatized, and their immediate reaction is to, bite back. But at the end of the day, just because we are young, like the young gentleman has said, they know a lot of information. They have, I guess, wisdom and knowledge. Let me pivot. I just thought of something. Would you say that in this situation, we can say that the older people, the elders, let me be respectful before, people come at my neck. With the elders, they have wisdom, right? They contain wisdom, they have advice. Can we truly say that the younger generation has wisdom, or do they just have knowledge?
That's a good question. We gotta define the difference between wisdom.
The difference between the two. Yes, you're right. So to me, when it comes to wisdom comes with the ability to, of course, have knowledge and have understandings of certain situations and be able to act on them. It's more so the act or it's really just the act in and of itself. When you have wisdom, you're able to navigate better in life and make better life choices, or just choose differently because of the information that you have stored. When it comes to knowledge, you just have information. So just because we have somebody that knows how to be, how to work computers, he's knowledgeable in computers, but what wisdom can he really provide that could really be beneficial to help navigate towards certain situations? Like, I can say for certain that the understanding, I'm not knowledgeable in physics, but I understand physics enough to where when I make certain decisions in life that could be on a physical sense, it's because of my understanding of physics, and people claim that to be wisdom. And I'm just like, no, I saw something, and because of my knowledge of physics, I can already tell what's going to happen. So I react and, I don't know, prevent a kid from getting hurt, or stop something from falling as it's about to fall, or like, something's about to roll off the counter, and because it's round, it could stop. But because of physics and friction, I know that it's not. So I'm able to catch it before it falls type situation. So the Young Bull brings up the ability to, they have understandings of, they have knowledge of technology and stuff like that. But how far can that really get you as opposed to the wisdom that the older people can give?
You want to know what I think? I feel like the example you gave of your knowledge on physics, and because of that knowledge, you were able to save, I think you said a kid from, or
stop them from getting hurt or something falling on them. Anything that will require understanding of physics to stop something from happening.
Exactly. I would say that is wisdom.
Okay.
That as soon as you act on the knowledge for the betterment of a situation to get the best outcome, whether it's safety or benefits, whatever, that's when wisdom kicks in. Like your choice to literally act based on what you learned in the past, because okay, it's gonna end up like this if I don't do something. That part's wisdom.
Gotcha. Yep.
With what the kid is saying, though, to your point, you can be cool, you could be tech savvy all day, but it's gonna take someone wise to let you know, look, if you post something online and you're not careful, what you say,
you sauce pot.
Yo, you're cooked. Exactly. Your reputation can be collateral depending on what you do. Now, if somebody can go to school for tech, for social media, well, they probably teach this in social media. But if you know how to use something technologically because you've learned it, you didn't learn how to use it yet. Like, not how to use it literally, but how to use it in a way that doesn't end up hurting you and driving you down a pothole or a ditch. I think the wisdom is having power with responsibility. Knowledge is the power. Responsibility is the wisdom.
Interesting. So it could be some undersight on wisdom on the Young Bull's part, or maybe he probably just used not the best analogy in using technology. Because at that point, you can teach an older person technology, but to what lengths is that really going to aid them in their future endeavors and such? Whereas to old people, they had technologies, but when it comes to like survival skills, technology can't teach you that. I mean, maybe ChatGPT could give you like a thing or two, but it's not the same as gaining it straight from the person that may have gone through it. That is very interesting.